After understanding imports, now let us look at the other side of the international trade, exports. For those who are watching me for the first time, I am CA Megha Kotecha and welcome to my channel. When export sales is recorded as local sales, GST treatment becomes wrong, export turnover is wrongly reported, foreign currency differences are ignored, and refunds get delayed or rejected. So, it is very important to understand how export sales is different from domestic sales. In this video, we will record export sales step by step in Zoho Books with proper GST treatment and foreign currency. We will cover export sales in 4 steps. First, export sales invoice. Second, GST treatment. Third, foreign currency receipt. And last, exchange gain or loss. Before creating an export invoice, we first need to ensure that the customer is created correctly in the system. The customer should be marked as an overseas customer with the correct foreign address. The GST treatment must be set to overseas so that the system identifies the transaction as an export. It is also important to select the appropriate currency since export invoices are usually raised in foreign currency. Once the customer is set up correctly with these details, we can proceed to create the export invoice. Let us first record an invoice where export is with LUT. From the left side panel, go to Sales. Under Sales, let us go to Invoices and create new invoice. So let us select our export customer here. Make sure the address is your foreign address and GST treatment is overseas. Select other relevant information and let us come down to the item details. Let us select the item, and as we are assuming that this is export under LUT, the tax is popping up as IGST 0 as exports are treated as 0 rated exports. So when we come down, we see that the bill is generated in dollars. And now let us save this. So this is how we create 0 rated export under LUT. Next, let us record an invoice where export is with payment of tax. Again, from the left side panel, let us go to Sales, Invoices, and let us create a new invoice. Let us select our export customer and select the relevant other information, and here if you see, you will get an option. I'll pay tax for this export as I do not have a letter of undertaking. So when you are exporting without LUT, that is, you will be making payment of IGST, so you will have to tick here. And you have another option popping up. I'll collect the tax from the customer. If this is the case, you can check this. Otherwise, you can leave it blank. And now let us select. So now we have the option to select the tax rate. So you can select your relevant tax rate, and when you come down, same, we see the bill is generated in the dollars. So what is different here, that when you do not have an LUT and you want to pay IGST, you will have to check mark this box. So this is the only difference between creating a sale under LUT or without LUT. So this is how bill is generated with payment of tax. As we saw, there are two ways in which exports take place. First, export under LUT or bond, where no GST is charged on the invoice. Second, export with payment of IGST, where IGST is charged and later it is claimed as refund. So, depending on the method you follow, GST may or may not appear on the invoice. As we saw, Zoho Books support both the scenarios. Let us now move to export receipts. From the bills page, we have an option record payment. So let us click on the record payment. So here the invoice value is automatically taken. If it is partially paid or there is any different amount, you can change this amount here, and this is in USD, your foreign currency. So next you have to select the payment date. Payment date should be selected correctly as the exchange rate of that day will be taken. you have to select the payment mode, you have to select which account it is deposited to, and you can save this file. If you want to attach any document, you can attach it here and let us save as paid. So this is how you can record your receipts. When the invoice date and the receipt date are different, the exchange rates also will be different. So this exchange difference is automatically calculated by the Zoho Books. Before we move ahead, let us discuss about the shipping bill. A shipping bill is a mandatory custom document for export of goods from India. It is not created inside Zoho Books, but we can record it in Zoho Books against the export transaction in a similar way how we record the bill of entry for imports. Let me quickly show you how you can record the shipping bill. So from the bills page, let us go to more options, and here you'll get an option to create shipping bill. So enter your shipping bill number, enter your port code, enter your date, enter the paid through account. Any reference you want to give, you can give it here. And now if you see here, you have an option. This is an export with LUT. So if it is with LUT, you can check this mark. So here IGST 0% will be automatically taken. And if this is without LUT, then you have an option to select the tax rate here. So you can select the tax, whichever option is applicable to you, you can select that and you can save this. As we saw in the while creating a bill of entry in import, in a similar way, we have to create a shipping bill for the export. This helps in tracking export documentation, supporting GST reporting, and maintaining the audit and compliance records. For export accounting and compliance, these documents are very important. First, export invoice. Second, shipping bill. Third, LUT or bond. Fourth, bank realization details. While not all documents may be uploaded in Zoho Books, but they are very important for GST reporting and audit. Export accounting is not complicated. When GST rules and currency flows are clearly understood, Zoho Books helps to record these transactions accurately and consistently. Now that you know how to record import purchase and export sales, in the last part, we will bring everything together. GST returns, reports, and other common documents. These will complete the entire import-export accounting cycle. Thank you and see you in the next episode. To stay tuned, subscribe to my channel and don't forget to hit the bell icon so that you never miss an update.